Okay, let's just jump right in with a pretty wild question. Is an asteroid really going to hit the moon?
1 in 23. Those are the odds right now. Pretty high, right? But what are we actually talking about here? Yup, that's the chance that a 60-meter-wide asteroid, known as 2024 YR4, has of smashing right into our moon on December 22nd, 2032.
So let's just imagine for a second. What if it does happen? What would a collision on this scale even look like?
Well, try to wrap your head around this. We're talking about an object the size of a 20-story building hurtling through space at 41 times the speed of sound. The power it would unleash would be like 430 Hiroshima bombs, all going off at once. The asteroid itself would just be vaporized. It would blast out a brand new crater on the moon, a whole kilometer wide, and the best part for us back on Earth, all that debris getting kicked up would give us the most incredible meteor shower imaginable, over 1 million shooting stars an hour. I mean, an impact this big is unbelievably rare. It's a once-in-10,000-year kind of event. The last time the moon got hit this hard, our ancestors were just starting to figure out agriculture. It would be a truly historic cosmic moment. But there's a really interesting twist to this whole story. You see, before we were ever worried about the moon, we were worried about us. This asteroid was first a potential threat right here to Earth. So here's how it all went down. The asteroid was first spotted in late 2024. By January 2025, things got serious. The calculated risk of it hitting Earth shot up to 3%, which put it right at the top of the European Space Agency's risk list. That got everyone's attention. And thankfully, by March, after a whole lot more observation, an Earth impact was completely rolled out. So, big sigh of relief, right? Earth was in the clear. But as astronomers were taking their last look at the asteroid before it got too far away, they noticed something else. The very calculations that proved Earth was safe opened up a whole new and very interesting question about the moon. And this whole saga really highlighted a major vulnerability in how we watch the skies, a massive blind spot in our planetary defense. I mean, it's a pretty scary question, isn't it? This huge rock came close, and we only saw it in the rearview mirror. Why? Well, it's because of a really fundamental challenge for astronomers. The problem is where it came from. Asteroid 2024 YR4 came at us from the direction of the sun. And for our telescopes here on the ground, trying to find a tiny dark rock against the blinding glare of the sun is, well, it's pretty much impossible. That huge patch of sky is what we call the solar blind spot.
And this isn't just some theory. Remember back in 2013, the Chelyabinsk meteor, a smaller 20-meter rock, came from this exact same blind spot. It exploded over Russia with zero warning, and the shockwave injured about 1,500 people. So yeah, the danger is very, very real. But the good news is scientists are already building a solution to plug this dangerous gap in our vision. It's called NEOMAR, that's short for Near-Earth Object Mission in the Infrared. It's an upcoming space telescope from the European Space Agency, and its entire reason for being is to act as our early warning system for these sneaky asteroids hiding in the sun's glare. So just how much better will it be? We're talking about a total game changer. Think about it. Our ground telescopes saw 2024 YR4 after it passed us. NEOMAR, it would have spotted it a whole month before it even got close. It would have also given us a super accurate size estimate right away because it sees the asteroid's heat signature in infrared. And most importantly, no more blind spot. It gives us complete coverage. And you don't have to take my word for it. Richard Moisel, who's the head of ESA's Planetary Defense Office, said that when they ran simulations of how NEOMAR would have handled this exact situation, the results surprised even them. That early detection would have been absolutely crucial. Okay, so all of that brings us full circle. Back to the moon. We know Earth is safe, but what's the final word on our closest cosmic neighbor? Here's where things stand right now. There's about a 96% chance the asteroid is just going to fly right on by. But that leaves a lingering 4% chance of a direct hit. So it's unlikely for sure, but definitely not zero. And you know, what's fascinating is that small probability represents an absolutely massive scientific opportunity. While nobody's rooting for destruction, scientists are genuinely excited about the possibility. To witness a high-energy collision like this in real time, we could learn so much about how craters are formed and what the moon is made of. It would be incredible. So when will we know for sure? Well, the asteroid's too far away for us to see right now, so that 4% chance is kind of locked in. Until June 2028. That's the next time it swings by close enough for us to get a good look. And new observations should give us a definitive answer, one way or another. So for the next few years, we just have to wait. And we're left with this absolutely wild question to think about. If that 4% chance actually happens, what secrets are we going to unlock by watching the biggest explosion on the moon since the dawn of human civilization?